Yo, check it. You Israelites are going to learn the hard way. Esau does not love you.
Outreach that it got on social media, it's not something that is comfortable hosting.
What do you mean you're not comfortable?
It's a private
event.
I understand that, and we reserve the right to cancel.
So where does it say that you reserve the right to cancel in any of this?
Because we are a public entity, we can cancel any party that we want
Where
to.
does it say that? So you're going to cancel it right before all these kids coming up here is what you're saying. You're canceling. These kids come to swim. Like, what is the problem? We have security coming. We put a whole lot of money into this. You talking
And
about,
you're gonna get
No. We have money
back.
outside of what we pay for you. We pay for security to come up here. We got the police.
He's here for me.
No. We have other police officers coming. You're not comfortable.
You're not comfortable with what are you
What are you uncomfortable with?
The outreach.
It seems racist.
What outreach?
It's giving racist.
What makes you uncomfortable?
What makes us uncomfortable about all of us?
If it was a large group of white folks walking up, it wouldn't be a problem.
250 people is what we pay for.
I mean, I know you.
Because of the outreach that it got on social media, it's not something that is comfortable hosting.
What do you mean you're not comfortable?
It's a private
event.
I understand that, and we reserve the right to cancel.
So where does it say that you reserve the right to cancel in any of this?
Because we are a public entity, we can cancel any party that we want
Where
to.
does it say that? So you're going to cancel it right before all these kids coming up here is what you're saying. You're canceling. These kids come to swim. Like, what is the problem? We have security coming. We put a whole lot of money into this. You talking
And
about,
you're gonna get
No. We have money
back.
outside of what we pay for you. We pay for security to come up here. We got the police.
He's here for me.
No. We have other police officers coming. You're not comfortable.
You're not comfortable with what are you uncomfortable?
What are you uncomfortable with?
The outreach.
It seems racist.
What outreach?
It's giving racist.
What makes you uncomfortable?
What makes us uncomfortable about all of us?
If it was a large group of white folks walking up, it wouldn't be a problem.
250 people is what we pay for.
I mean, I know you.
Because
All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And it's just as the title of the video indicates. Okay, you Israelites out there, you're going to learn the hard way that these Edomites do not love you. Okay. And as you've seen right there in the video, okay, you've seen, the black woman, who basically paid a hotel to bring a bunch of kids, which she called them. I mean, she don't know any better. She don't understand that a kid is a baby goat. Okay. Really, the true kids on this planet are the Edomite. Are the Edomites, okay? The children of Edomites. Those are your true kids right there, okay? But she said that she was bringing a couple of kids with her to a hotel, and they was basically going to have a swimming party. Now, there's many different places you can go swimming at, it don't have to be at a hotel. Okay. Like there's some places that have a public swimming pool, but, in any case, we're not in a time to be partying. Okay. And what's even worse is that they're not just partying. They're celebrating a birthday. Let me just go back to confirm that real quick. Okay. Yeah, I can, let's do this. I don't need you to be open, so I can just close you out. Okay. Matter of fact, give me this. I'm gonna put this on the charger. Okay. Okay, so let me see. All right, so let's go back to YouTube real quick because I want to confirm. Yep, birthday party. Okay, so it was a birthday party, right? Which is even worse. Now, what do the Bible say concerning a birthday? Because when you're celebrating a birthday, you're celebrating the day of one's birth, right? You're celebrating the day of one's birth. But what did King Solomon say? Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. So the scriptures is telling you that the day of one's death is better than the day of one's birth. And why? Well, why is that? Why is that said to be true? Okay, well, let's go back to the curses. What did the Lord say in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, concerning reincarnation? Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt now hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay, so give me a second here. Let me see. Oh, beautiful, found it. The water of Yahweh, the water of Yahushai. Let's skip down to verse 19, right? So these are all the curses that came upon the Israelites, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians, for their disobedient and in following the ways of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and his son Yahushai. This right here is one of the curses that came upon us as a nation of people. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Now, what did the Lord mean by cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in? Is that talking about you're cursed every time you walk into your house, your home, your apartment? You're cursed every time you get into your car and you shut the door. You're cursed every time you get on the bus. No. When the Lord said, cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, that's talking about when you comest into the world, reincarnation. Because every living being on this planet has a spirit in their body. And when you die, okay, when you die, your spirit leaves your body, and goes back to the spirit world, which is what? That's you going out of the world back to the spirit realm. So when you come back into the earth via reincarnation, you're going to be under the curses of Deuteronomy 28. Okay, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them, as the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man have no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. All goeth into one place. It didn't say two, so there's no such thing as a hell in the afterlife. Okay, so get that out of your mind. There's no such place as a hell in the afterlife. The Bible clearly tells you all goeth to one place, and that's the spiritual realm, where it is peace, paradise, beautiful. You're at rest there. Ain't nobody being troubled up there or nothing. All goeth to one place. All are of the dust, because when you die, your body turns to dust again, and all turn to dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of beast that goeth downward to the world? That goeth downward to the earth. So when you die, okay, that's you going out. Okay, that's you going out. When you die, you're going out from the earth, back to the spirit realm. When the time comes for you to be reincarnated, when the Lord sends your spirit back down to the earth, into the body of a baby in the womb of a woman, okay, that's you coming back into the earth via reincarnation. Okay. Now let's go to verse 12. Okay. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth, because your body returns as dust to the earth after you die, and your spirit leaves your body decomposes and returns back to the dust of the earth. Okay, as it was. And the spirit shall return to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, who gave it. Okay. So your spirit goes back to the spirit realm. So now if we go back to Deuteronomy, right? Let's read 28 again. And now you're going to understand why you're cursed. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in. That's reincarnation. When the Lord sends your spirit back down to the earth in your third or fourth generation. Okay. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in. That's when the Lord sends your spirit back down to the earth into the body of a baby. And then, of course, you know, your mother gives birth to you and boom, you're back here in the earth, comes in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Meaning when you die, you go and you stand before the judgment seat. OK, ain't nobody cursed in the spirit world. So let's not get simple, you know. In other words, you know, when you die and when you come back down into the earth, you're going to be under the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, until Yahweh Shai returns. Okay. So cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. So, you know, here it is. When we go back to Ecclesiastes, right, 7, it says a good name is better than precious ointment in the day of one's death than the day of one's birth. You over here celebrating your child's birthday, you know, and second of all, that's Satan worship. Okay, birthdays goes back to Satan worship, man. That's Satanism. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can find something on Opera here. See if I can find some information. Birthdays tied to Satanism. Okay, because there's a reason why, you know, they light up the birthday candles and they tell you to close your eyes and make a wish and blow out the fire, because that's really a fire offering. Okay, when you sit there and close your eyes, I mean, there's nothing wrong with lighting candles. I mean, you know, you might not have paid your electricity bill, and yeah, you know, they might have turned off your electricity. So yeah, you might have to light a couple of candles in order to, you know, see in the dark. You know, but come on, you're lighting up candles. You got your children over here closing their eyes, making a wish, and then blowing out the fire. Okay, that's a fire offering that you're doing, man. Okay, that's idol worship. Okay. Okay. Just type in birthdays tied to, you know, birthdays tied to zodiac signs. Come on, man. Birthdays tied to Saturn. Let's see. Type in Satanism. Okay. Satanism. Birthdays, pagan occult origins, and the highest of all. You know, ever wonder why we celebrate our birthdays and how the traditions of cake, ice cream, and singing came to be? So let's click on this. Birthdays, pagan occult origins. Okay. And I believe what is this written in the book? So let's read a little bit of this. Okay. Because see, when you celebrate birthdays, you're really practicing pagan or occult practices. Okay. And the highest of all holidays, right? Holiday is just another name for holy day, which holiday simply means a day that is separate from any other day of the month or year. That's what a holiday is. Okay. We have our own holy days in the Bible, and we got one coming up on Wednesday sundown on the 11th. Okay. The Day of Atonement, which is a solemn assembly. But let's read this. Does not necessarily endorse. Let me see. There is an affinity of such commemoration among the wicked as recorded in the Satanic Bible. Anton Sander LaVey, Book of Lucifer, the Enlightenment Avon books. Okay. Holidays regarding birthdays. You see that? So your birthday will be considered a satanic holiday. You know, that's why when my birthday came around, I was pissed. You know, you had this, and I'm pretty sure that was Satan that hopped on her too, because I never told anyone at my job the day I was born. You know, I never told anybody about my age and what day I was born. But here it is, you know, I'm at my job, just minding my business. I didn't tell anybody about my birthday because I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't give a fuck about my birthday. But here it is, you know, this demon, you know, at my job, you know, she went around hollering out, "Happy birthday, Anthony." And I'm like, what? How did you find out about my birthday? You know? And, you know, I was just vexed in the spirit. I was irritated. You know? I'm like, bitch, look, I'm in captivity. Why should I be happy about my birthday in captivity? You see, and that's what Esau wants you to be happy in captivity. You know, we don't have shit. We don't have a military. We don't have our own country. You know, all we have is the holy scriptures, right? Here in captivity. So, you know, I'm just at work. You know, I'm already mad. I got to be at the plantation. You know, and I'm just like, bruh, she bugging. Telling everybody it's my birthday, and I'm like, nobody needs to know that. Okay? I don't celebrate birthdays. You know when we're really gonna have happy birthdays? In the kingdom of heaven. That's when we're gonna have happy birthdays. Okay? Because even when the 2/3 come back in the kingdom, in the reincarnation through the loins of the elect, even they gonna be happy. They gonna be happy to be born in the kingdom. Okay, and guess what? We're not gonna have to celebrate our birthday in the kingdom. Okay? We ain't gonna never get old. We're gonna be young for all eternity. And eventually we're just gonna lose track of our age because we're gonna live for all eternity. We're gonna lose track of our age. How old is you? Oh shit. I think I'm 124,732 years old or something like that. I can't remember, you know. I can't remember, bro. Come on, man. You know? So, I mean, who's going to be celebrating? I mean, now, if you want to celebrate your birthday in the kingdom, it's not going to have anything to do with Satanism. You know, you could drink wine on your birthday, you know, have a good time, play music, you know, hang out with brothers, go to different planets, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you can celebrate your birthday in the kingdom of heaven. But on this side, in this kingdom, when you celebrate a birthday, it's tied to Satanism. The lighting of the candles, you know, the cake. I mean, need I say more? Okay, the highest of all holy days in the satanic religion is the date of one's own birthday. Did you see that? This is in direct contradiction to the holy of holy days of other religions, which defy a particular God who has been created in an anthropomorphic form of their own image, thereby showing that the ego is not really buried. Okay, the Satanist feels, why not really be honest? And if you're going to create a God in your image, why not create that God as yourself? You see? So celebrating birthdays on this side goes back to self-worship. You know, it's all about you. You're the man. You're on top. Now, don't get me wrong. In the book of Psalms, I believe it's I can't remember the exact chapter. It might be the 73rd. I can't remember it, but it says that ye are gods. So yeah, the Israelite man is a god, but we don't worship ourselves. You see? I mean, I don't need to read any more, but you see, birthdays are tied to Satanism. So if you're celebrating your birthday, especially on this side, you're going off, man. And you're not, you know, if anything on your birthday, you're supposed to be humble. Because technically, when your birthday comes around, that means you're that much closer to death. Because we're all dying slowly. You're that much closer to death. So you should be humble. You should be thinking about Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh. If you're an Israelite and it's your birthday, you should be humble. You know, you should be vexed in the spirit. You should be thinking about Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and the Son, Yahweh Shai. Okay? So that's why the Lord put the spirit on that damn Amalekite, because that's what she is. Amalekites are descendants of Esau. Okay? So that Amalekite, that fucking leprous cave dog that turned, you know, you black women and your children down, you know. Hey, she knows this is her kingdom and she don't have to, you know, let y'all host a party at the hotel. And furthermore, are we in the time to be partying? Look, Jacob's Trouble's around the corner and you over here taking your children to a goddamn hotel to go swimming at a swimming party? And who knows? The Lord probably put the spirit on her to do that. Because who knows? Let's just to say if that leprous cave dog allowed y'all to host a swimming party at that hotel. There's also the possibility that one or two or three of those children could have ended up drowning and dying. So the Lord could have. So, hey, the Lord knows the future and the outcome of everybody's path. And he knows how to get them to avoid going down the path to death if he don't want them to die. You know, so those children could have had that swimming pool party at that hotel, right? And one or maybe even two or three of them could have ended up drowning and possibly dying. And then what? Then the hotel swimming party would have turned into a tragic story. You know, that's why it's important to look at everything with a spiritual eye. Everything happens for a reason, man. It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go into the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Okay? So we all know where the mind of the majority of the so-called black women are at. Their mind is in the house of feasting. That's why they love celebrating birthdays and Christmas. Oh, look, Halloween is coming up. Ooh, you know, little bald-headed black stinking ass is going to be out there dressed up as some witch or some, you know, I am holier than thou princess or some stupid shit. Probably wearing a mask, knocking on people's doors, talking about trick or treat. Hey, man, you motherfuckers go trick or treating this year and a million children might come up missing. Because we're not in the time of festivities, and Halloween is probably the most satanic holiday of the entire year. You over here dressing up like demons, and you don't even know what dressing up like demons even go back to. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the countenance of the mind is made better. The heart goes back to the Hebrew word lab, which means your heart, which means your mind. The heart, meaning the mind of the wise, is in a house of mourning, but the heart, the mind of fools, is in a house of mirth. Okay? So there you have it. The reason why you got these untamed wildebeests trying to celebrate a birthday party is because they're a bunch of fools. And what do the scriptures say about fools in the book of Proverbs, the first chapter? How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorner delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Which ties into Hosea, the fourth chapter. Therefore are my people gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge.
Because of the outreach that it got on social media, it's not something that is comfortable hosting.
What do you mean you're not comfortable?
It's a private
It's a private event.
I understand that, and we reserve the right to cancel.
So where does it say that you reserve the right to cancel in any of this?
Because we are a public entity, we can cancel any party that we want
Where
to.
does it say that? So you're going to cancel it right before all these kids coming up here is what you're saying. You're canceling. These kids come to swim. Like, what is the problem? We have security coming. We put a whole lot of money into this. You talking
And
about,
you're gonna get
no. We have money outside of what we pay for you. We pay for security to come up here. We got the police.
He's here for me.
No. We have other police officers coming. You're not comfortable.
You're not comfortable with what are you
What are you uncomfortable with?
The outreach.
He seems racist.
What outreach?
He's giving racist.
what makes you uncomfortable?
What makes us uncomfortable about all of us?
If it was a large group of white folks walking up, it wouldn't be a problem.
250 people is what we pay for.
I mean, I know you.
Because of the outreach.
With that, I'm going to say shalom is on to the next one.